Hey guys, and welcome to BitBoy Crypto. It is me, your host, BitBoy. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're not part of our community, please make sure that you do. All you got to do is click the subscribe button, and you are a member of the Bit Squad. Certainly appreciate all of our subscribers and everybody in the Bit Squad who's been sharing my content and also, of course, liking and commenting. So if you do become a subscriber, you've got the opportunity to win our new $500 Ethereum and merch giveaway. We're going to be doing this over October and November, and then hopefully in December I've got another good contest planned, something Christmas oriented. We may be doing some giveaways kind of in the middle too. I've got maybe something really huge in the works. I know I keep alluding to it, but I think it's coming a little closer to fruition. All you got to do to enter is like this video, comment on this video, and all of our other videos for the next 2 months, and you will have an entry for every video. So, all right, guys. We're today talking about another episode of the Complete Idiot's Guide to Crypto. So today we're going to be talking about using Binance. I do have a referral link down below in the video description. If you would like to open an account on Binance, appreciate it if you would do it through that link so you can support the channel and things like that. But okay, so we've already talked about how to use 2FA to open an account in different locations. I've talked to you guys about Coinbase, how to use Coinbase. So you're ready to make the next step. You're ready to go from using a super newbie user-friendly app like Coinbase to something that's a little more advanced to where you actually kind of have to like read charts and look at markets and things like that. I know I'll speak for myself. I was very confused the first time I ever used Binance. I had a step-by-step tutorial on how to do it, and I still wasn't exactly sure what I was doing. So when you first pull up Binance, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to have the top coins and performers by volume and things like that. Don't really worry about this page. Most likely, if you're owning a Binance coin, it's because, or a Binance account, it's because you've heard about some new great crypto that maybe you hadn't heard of, and you can't get it through traditional means such as Coinbase. So you got to go to Binance to get it. Well, what you need to do is go and open up an account at Binance. It's very easy to do. Of course, I've talked to you about how to use two-factor authentication already, so you'll want to have that enabled for Binance. So from here, there's really only two places you're going to want to go. From the menu bar up here, you guys can see you have the Funds tab, and then you have the Exchange tab. So if you click on Funds, you have balances, deposits, withdrawals, and transaction history. So your transaction history is both your buys, sells, deposits, withdrawals. It's basically everything in your account. So we will click on balances here, and you guys will see I've recently cleaned out my Binance account, moved some stuff some different places. So right now I just have like some Binance coins, some ONG, which is ontology gas, and a little bit of Ethereum. So the BNB is important because that's the Binance coin. If you buy a Binance coin and let it sit in your account, then you will actually get a huge discount on your fees. So I would suggest doing that if you're going to buy or if you're going to use Binance. So from here, you can hit deposit, withdraw, or trade. So I really just use the deposit or withdrawal based on what I'm doing. So if I wanted to deposit, like let's say if I want to send Bitcoin or Ethereum from my Coinbase account to my Binance account, it's very easy. All you would do is you would hit deposit right here. And this is going to give you your address. So this is your public address. Now with a Binance account, you don't get your private key, similar to Coinbase, so keep that in mind. But here is my public address. So on Coinbase, I would just go to the Accounts tab on Coinbase, click Send, and then this is the address I would send my Ethereum to. So as you guys can see, I've got like a lot of Ethereum transactions, a lot of different transactions I've done over here in terms of depositing. So it kind of keeps up with all of your deposits on this side. So once you send the money or the Ethereum or Bitcoin from Coinbase to Binance, I'm going to show you how to exchange it. But before we do that, I do want to just go over with the withdrawal tab. This is basically where you would send money back to your Coinbase account. Like if you wanted to cash something out, for instance, take some profits, you would just hit withdrawal, and then you would send this money from right here, which this is your withdrawal address. And then here, for your withdrawal address, this would be your Coinbase Ethereum address here. So you go to accounts on Coinbase, get your address, copy your address, and then put it in this bar right here. And when you do that, you would type in the amount right here, and then you would send it back. So that's how you do withdrawals. So let's go to exchanges, as this is kind of the tricky part. What you would do is you would click exchange. I suggest just doing basic. So you will go here. Now I use night mode. So if you want to use day mode, you can click here on the sunshine for light mode, but most people use day mode or night mode because it's just the best. Everybody likes it. So this is going to show you some charts. You got some numbers over here. This might be confusing to you. These are basically buy and sell orders on the left-hand side. Not really that important for what we're going to be doing today, because I'm going to be showing you how to do a market order. So if you look down here, you have limit, market, stop limit. We're not going to talk about stop limits today, and we're also not going to talk about limit orders today. So limit orders you would want to use, it's kind of like automated buys based on some numbers that you plugged in. But if you are going from Coinbase straight to Binance for the first time and you just want to buy a coin or a token to be able to hold it or hodl it, as they say, you basically just click market. Okay, market is where you're going to do an instant transaction. With a limit order, certain things have to happen in order for your order to go through. That was the word order a lot. But with a market order, it goes through immediately. So let's say you wanted to... we'll stick with the Ethereum example. So I sent some Ethereum to my wallet from Coinbase. I would want to click Ethereum here because that is what you have in your wallet. Of course, if you have Bitcoin, then you want to use that. You can also use Binance Coin or Tether, which is USDT, which I suggest staying away from at all costs. But so let's say we got some Ethereum in our wallet and we want to buy, let's find something that maybe you guys would recognize. Let's do Tron. So I'm going to click Tron right here. So if I wanted to buy some Tron, not saying buying Tron is a great thing, but if you did want to buy Tron, then all you would do is you would pick how much you want to buy. So right now I can actually buy 381 Trons with the Ethereum that's in my wallet. I've just got a little tiny amount. So I could buy 381. You can also click on these. You can do 100, you can do 75%, 50%, or 25%. I'll do 100%, and let's just see if it goes through here. So I have a market order. So I click, and there it was. So now I can go back to my wallet. So I go here to funds and go to balances. I'm going to hit command to open a new tab. And as you guys will see, it will be Tron right there, 380. It charged me... It looked like 1 Tron to do the transaction. So that's why I have 380 instead of 381. Not exactly sure why that happened, but not a huge deal. We're talking about a couple pennies. So I now have the Tron in there. Well, what if I wanted to sell the Tron and I wanted to get Bitcoin with it? Well, that's really easy. I would hit Bitcoin, come down here to Tron, TRX, okay? And now all I would do to receive Bitcoin for it is do a sell order. So it works the same way, same thing on market. So it's going to go through instantly. And I would just hit 100% if I want to sell all of it. Now, once I click that sell, now all of a sudden all of the Tron is going to be converted into Bitcoin and it's going to be back in my wallet. I'm not going to go with it because I like the idea of having 380 Tron in my wallet. I don't know why I like it, but I do like it. So that's pretty much it, guys. This up here is a candlestick chart. It's got some volume on it. We have all the coins over here. We have trade histories over here. That stuff really isn't important right now where you're at. If you're a beginner, if you're using this playlist, maybe to really become more knowledgeable about crypto and how to make trades and things like that. So all you really need to worry about right now is just finding the coin that you want to buy and buying it. Then this will get you on your way. Of course, always do your own research. But I understand if you're new into crypto, that's a little bit harder. You don't even know really where to look at. But, you know, the biggest thing is if you're going to use Binance, never put in more money than you can stand to lose. Obviously, with exchanges, you don't own your private keys. So you can take this Tron and once it's in your wallet here, move it to another wallet like a Tron wallet, Tron scan or something like that and get it off of an exchange. That's always advisable. So that's it, guys. That's another episode of The Complete Idiot's Guide to Crypto. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do happen to open a Binance account, please support the channel and use the link down below. And that's all I got for you guys. Big shout out to the Bit Squad. Until next time, BitBoy out.